All right, welcome to today's edition on Turnkey Trading. We're going to take a look at some of the stocks that are moving, stocks that are in play, stocks that look like we can probably get into today and ride it for a short while, meaning for a few days anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the stocks that I was looking at earlier is Square. It's got just most all of the buy signals. Chandelier exit, we got congruency here, we have the TSI, we have these, we have all three of these. We don't have the web Feb ratio, WT Feb ratio. My only concern is we are hitting this moving average right here. So I'll have to wait and see what happens there, if it's going to bounce off of that or go straight through it, pierce through it. That's something to watch on Square. I do like it though. Another one I really like is SMCI. Let's take a look at what SMCI is doing. SMCI, we've got a nice breakout. We got really blue skies until possibly 345. That's a nice move there. We have both buy signals here, Feb ratio, chandelier exit. We have blue congruency here, pointed up. TSI here, all the way down. I don't see any impediments here on the 2-hour either, so I think MCI is probably your best trade today. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at another one. Here is Tesla. Another nice breakout above the moving averages. We have both buy signals here. We have blue congruency here, and a nice angle pointed upward. We have the TSI is green with the marker and the RSI and TSI overlay. Pretty good. I mean, there's nothing here that suggests downward. Okay, that's a nice thing about doing this type of analysis is you can usually protect yourself from any chance of just a major, plunge, unless some news or something happens. But everything here is pointing upward, including on the 2-hour. So I think Tesla could also be a good trade today. And the next one here is NTNX. We'll have to see if it can rise above this level. This has acted as resistance in the past. I know prices might be just a little past it, but so we got a good chance of NTNX. We still have we're still under the buy on this chandelier exit. We have this one here, congruency here, all the way down. We've got all the points that we need for a long position or to buy calls for options on NTNX. All right, and the next one is I'm also watching Plug. Plug is it looks like it's making a turn here, and we've already got buy signals. We don't have the two buy signals up here for the chandelier exit and the WT Feb ratio. So I would not get into Plug unless I see those yet. And they might come in after the bell. But we do have congruency here, and these are pointing up. We don't have the TSI yet. But clearly, I think Plug is probably a play if you're really wanting to get in early on something, or you can get into maybe a half a position. I think Plug could be turning into a nice play right now. Okay, but you're going to want to watch this resistance at 750. This is well, actually, no, I take that back. In the 2-hour, we've already got Plug's already up to 795. So, yeah, Plug is making a nice run today. You might be able to scalp Plug and get into a nice position here. Okay. All right, and the next one is EA, Electronic Arts. Nice big run, nice big blue candle yesterday. We have very strong congruency, and we have agreement. So we should have some commitment and maybe some conviction to the upside for EA today. 2-hour little pullback here. We'll want to watch that. But I don't see any immediate issues with. I don't see a lot. lot of very strong issues with resistance, but it looks like all of the indicators are pointing upward for EA today, to get into today. And the next one is UNH. It's been making a nice run. I see congruency here all the way down. I don't see a lot of indication that it's going to stop. On the 2-hour, excuse me, on the 2-hour, it looks like it's had a little pullback. You know, it's possible that UNH could go sideways a little bit. We'll want to watch that. But, you know, I do like the overall momentum on the daily. It seems to be committed to the upside. Although, like I said, it could go sideways a little bit. All right, let's look closely at GPS. Nice break above the daily moving averages. We don't have some of these markers here for the buy. They might come in after the bell. We do have congruency here. These lines have crossed. Congruency here. We have this. We have agreement. We have agreement everywhere. We just don't have those two buy markers here. I think we'll get at least one of them after the bell. I'm guessing the chandelier exit will show up. On the 2-hour, I don't see any big concerns. So I think GPS could also be a play today. Watch that one. Another play today could be PXD. It has had a nice breakout above the moving averages. It does have the chandelier exit. We have nice congruency here, although these lines are flat. That's the only concern that I have right here. We have congruency here, but once again, these signals are starting to suggest some sideways momentum. This is up, but it's also, again, starting to look flat. Okay, so this one is, I would consider good, but I would not get into it for these reasons. There's too much indication here of suggestion of sideways direction. All right, the next stock is CFLT. It could be another good play. We do have this buy indicator here. It seems to be running into this moving average, although the 2-hour shows that it's slightly above it. We have congruency here. Nice divergence with these two lines here, the green and the red, which does suggest that the upward direction is going to continue. We have congruency here, the TSI. We have nice angle here, or nice slope on this line. And we have these three at the bottom. So we've got more than enough to get into this. I would want to make sure that it's going to stay above this moving average. I think it probably will, but you'll want to watch that. But I think you could get some nice direction out of CFLT. All right, now let's take a look at Domino's Pizza, DPZ. Now, I don't have enough here indication to go ahead and get into this, but I do want to show you this stock because it might be turning. All right, so for you early adopters who want to go ahead and jump into something, this might be okay. It does look like it's turning. It doesn't have enough indication for me to get in according to my criteria, but it might be good, maybe half a position, or for some of you early guys who are trying to play the bottom. It looks like it's above these moving averages here, and clearly, look at these indicators. They're all bottoming. They're all suggesting that this thing is going to start going in a new direction. So DPZ could be a play for you guys who are looking for something really early. And let's do one more. This is Boeing, BA. This is another one that looks to be turning. I don't have enough indication yet. I don't have the two buy signals here, but when you look at everything else here, you've got pretty solid indication that this is turning. Okay? I mean, look at the move that it's made. It's gone from 186 up to 195. You've got resistance at this moving average coming up at 196. So another 1.5%, and you're going to be hitting this. I don't know if it's going to pierce it, but for you early guys who want to get in and take a position, maybe a half a size, you might take a look at BA. All right, and I think that's it for today. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll continue to look at stocks that are looking good, that look like they have good momentum, good direction, either long or short, and we will continue.